know, gardening can be very physical at times, especially with all that digging. But there is a way to create a wonderful garden without using one of these. And it's called a no-dig garden. You could build one yourself out of timber or bricks, but a prefabricated one goes up in a minute. It is one of the easiest I've ever put together. Now, you can put it on concrete or grass, but you'll need generous layers of newspaper, and you've got to cover it all over. And that'll stop the grass from growing through later on. Now, the idea behind no-dig gardening is just that. No digging, but you still have to have drainage and nutrition, so you have varying layers. It's like a lasagna of coarse and fine material. The first layer to go down was the newspaper. Then on top of that is straw. Sugarcane tends to pack down too tightly. Then we need a nice fine layer. Remember, there's no garden soil going into this, but nice, beautiful homemade compost. You can buy a bag of compost that you can sprinkle out as well. Then sprinkle on some blood and bone. Then another layer of either straw or I'd prefer lucerne. It's got a bit of extra nitrogen. Then some cow manure on top of that. And then build it up with the coarse and the fine layers right to almost to the top of your garden bed. Now in this bed I'm planting some tomatoes across the back, different varieties. Then in between those, a couple of basil plants, that'll keep the white fly at bay. The next row I'm putting in lettuce, and then for a bit of colour and also drama in the look, some rainbow chard. And then in each corner, some Thai chilies. And then finally, right across the front here, I'm planting out some little dwarf marigolds. They look good, but they also encourage the bees to come in to help the pollination of the tomatoes. Water everything in. And I mulch with sugarcane to keep that moisture in and keep the weeds out. Well, there you go, a no-dig garden. In fact, in this case, a no-dig veggie patch full of all your favourite herbs and veggies growing in a nutrient-rich soil that you've made yourself. How easy was that?